Alright YouTube, Glock Ninja here doing another video, and this is a response video to Broken Games HD. Alright, now I haven't done a response video to him in quite a long time, but anyway, he made a video named Rise, Son of Rome, confirmed for PC, Xbox One loses. Alright, well, in this video he talks about what is an exclusive, and he himself says that he's not even quite sure what exclusive means these days, because a lot of the times a console may get an exclusive to its brand, then all of a sudden it'll get ported over to the PC, but it remains an exclusive because it cannot be played on the other consoles. Well, to me that's not an exclusive. I'm going to define what an exclusive is. An exclusive is a game that can only be played on that one particular brand, that one particular machine. Okay, that is an exclusive. It can only be played on the PlayStation, or it only can be played on the Xbox, or it can only be played on the PC. That to me is an exclusive. Okay, if it can be played on PC or Xbox or PlayStation or PC, it's not an exclusive. And the reason it's not an exclusive, okay, is because you can play it on multiple platforms. That means it's not an exclusive. How can it be an exclusive if you could play it on a different brand, different machine? Okay, so that right there is basically what I wanted to say about exclusives. Okay, and another thing I wanted to address was his last comment towards the end of his video was, you know, how he wanted to prove all these people who says PC is irrelevant, that they're wrong, because PC is all of a sudden getting all these Xbox One exclusives, and there must be a reason why the industry is porting over so many games over to the PC, because the industry basically considers PCs very relevant. I'm not arguing with that. As long as a platform is getting games, it's relevant to the community. But how relevant is it when it's getting ports? It's really not getting exclusives. Okay, if you're a PC gamer and you have the ultimate machine, how does it feel to get ports from consoles instead of your own actual exclusive games? Okay, it doesn't make any sense for you to be a PC gamer with the ultimate machine, the ultimate platform. The machine is capable of doing so much more than a console, but yet all you're getting are games that are on the consoles, games that were made for the consoles, but then they just port it over to the PC. And the only thing better about it is the better resolution and the frame rate, and possibly slightly better graphics. Okay, so I mean, are you really getting the full potential out of your machine, your PC, when you're getting nothing but leftovers from the consoles? Okay, do you really consider yourself relevant when you are getting games that are basically hand-me-downs from less inferior inferior machines, inferior platforms? You know, you have to ask yourself, you know, why do you bother being a PC gamer, okay, if all you're going to be playing is console games? Okay, so you can play it at the higher frame rate, higher resolution. Okay, you know, when you get into that realm, you're playing. You're playing in a realm where you're basically playing in a very unstable realm, where you may have the perfect machine, and you're playing at the optimal settings, and then you're playing against someone online who is not running at the optimal settings and who is not running at the same par level as you are, And there's, I don't know, it depends on, I guess, your internet connection, if who has the better advantage, whatever, this and that. But you can be assured when you're playing on the console, you're playing the exact same game, the exact same way your competitors or your teammates are playing. Okay, so it pretty much equalizes everybody and pretty much gives everybody the same experience. Whereas in the PC, like I said, your experience depends on the amount of effort, money, and knowledge you put into your machines. So if you're into that, that's fine. But if you're into that to play console games, I kind of look at that as kind of dumb, okay? And those of you who go around bragging that you're a PC gamer, but you play nothing but console games, I don't know. In my era, where I come from, when I used to play PC games, when I used to have PC as my primary gaming source, I played games like SimCity, Civilization, Ages of Empire, StarCraft. I played games, Counter-Strike. I played games that were specifically made for the PC of that era. Okay, those games could not be duplicated, and sometimes it could not even be imitated on consoles, because those games were so far more advanced and ahead of its time than console games could ever achieve. But these days, it's the other way around. You got console games that are so popular that it's being ported over to the PC games, platform, because it's a great, superior, technological marvel in gaming, but because it's such a popular mainstream game that PC has to have it, and it's ported over to them. And of course, because their hardware is better, they do make it better for the PC by making the resolution and the frame rate better. But artificial intelligence, graphics, and all that, it's about the same. And that's a shame, because the PC is so much more capable of doing so much more, and the industry is not utilizing it. The industry is not utilizing the capabilities of the PC. It is only utilizing it enough to get the ports off the popular consoles, and that's why PC gaming today is so irrelevant, so much more irrelevant than in the past. Okay, that's my opinion.